Hello folks, how's the bloke back again? I wanted today to talk to you about something about H4 or tungsten filament bulbs found in older vehicles. Now normally the vehicles nowadays have LEDs, but a lot still have these H4 bulbs. There's a common fitment really. I wanted to talk to you, if someone has never encountered one of these, perhaps a young chap who's looked at taking it, his bulb has failed or something, and he's wondering, what do I do to fix it? Well, this is part one of a little video series about this. Maybe only 2 parts, but you know. Anyway, this is an H4 bulb. You can look around I mean, various people make this thing. There's no one particular brand that I would promote. Lots of people make these fellas here. Anyway, but I want to talk to you about this. Why is this? There's 2 filaments in here. One is for the dip beam and one's for the main beam. Now, the dip beam one is the one with a little sort of crucible thing in there. Can you see? Look, you can see the wire going through and into that crucible. The reason is because it's oriented like that, not like that, like that, so that the crucible is uppermost. So what it does is that the filaments in there, what it does, it directs the beam up. It hits the top of the reflector and then down. Okay, so you've got the dip bit of it. The other filament is behind it, and that's the main beam filament. Now, some vehicles, some motorbikes, some cars, you get either that one on working or that one working, you know. But some vehicles, you'll get both of them working on main beams. You'll have the dip beam and the main beam working on main beam switch. Now, this glass here gets incredibly hot, and it gets at 300, 400 degrees centigrade. Now, what you don't want to do is if you get a new one, need to replace it, don't do all this business, because the oil on your fingers will get in on the glass there. No matter how clean you think your fingers are, will get on the glass, and because this heats up terrifically, it will create a hot spot, and basically the light can't get out. So it generates more heat, like 500-600 degrees centigrade, and it just breaks the glass. So you don't handle it. Always handle it like this. Now, typically, the wattage in here is normally 55. This is typically 55 for the dip beam and 60 watts for the main beam. Now, what you can't really do, you can't sort of say, oh, I'm going to go LED. You can't really the reflector that these are in are designed for these type of bulbs, right? So you can't bung in an LED normally and expect it to be working perfectly. The LEDs really should go with their own reflector, not H4 reflector like this. I mean, there are light bulbs for sale that say that, oh, you don't have to change the reflector, but I mean, my experience of that is limited. I mean, I would buy the LED bulb and the reflector to do the job, you know. A lot of retro's becoming popular, isn't it? Retro, so people would be using these bulbs. There's nothing wrong with them. I've got 2 of these on my R1. It lights up better than my car, you know. So you know, you don't want to, you might think scoff and say an old school bulb, but they really do work well. And plus you can get brighter ones as well. You can get like 100 watts, you know, but this is a standard of 55 and 60. And really, unless you're doing 200 miles an hour, you don't really need anything better than that. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about that. Oh yeah, one thing that you must remember is that it's oriented like that. So it sits that way. So think of those as the 2 legs, and that one as the I don't know, post, if you like. Okay. Anyway, have a look at the next video I'm going to do. I'll tell you how to make sure how you get the wiring correct on this. So I'll see you soon.